Hi everyone, and welcome to Southern Motors, Michigan's leading muscle and classic car dealer. For those of you who watch our videos, you've probably heard that line about 1,000 times. I'm Dave, one of the owners here at Southern Motors. For those of you who kind of want to see me in the videos, here I am. Kind of a cold, rainy day today, so we're going to kind of do a informal video on our kind of company policies and procedures, just kind of clear some things up so that you kind of understand what it is that we do here. We opened the doors in 1978. Vern Roberts was the original owner. Unfortunately, for those of you who don't know that, we lost Vern a little over a year ago. Great man, but been in business since 1978. Marianne, his wife, and I are now the owners. We're partners here in the business. She's a great woman. Fortunately, she's not here today, so we can't get her in the video, but great people. Just like I say, kind of give you just an overview of what it is we do here at Southern Motors. One, we own all our vehicles, guys. We do not do any consignment. We buy every car here that you see. I do that for a couple of reasons. One, to control the quality and price on every vehicle that we have. Spend an enormous amount of time, guys, on the road. I take a ton of pride in our vehicles. And I do the absolute best I can to buy you the best car at the best price. And I'll put our quality up and our price up against any dealer in the country or individual. We work extremely hard to get quality classic cars for you. Again, we buy them. We don't restore them. I know that we get a lot of questions about that. We do not restore these cars. What you see is the way they come in, and we've got a couple new arrivals, and we'll show those as we go through the building here today. It's very expensive to restore the cars, guys. What you'll find is probably most of the people have double in them is what we're asking for them. So and we always tell people, buy them done. As far as deposits, I know we get a lot of questions on that. We do take deposits. It's $500. It's non-refundable. That gets you 7 days to purchase the vehicle. I know that we've had some people question that. The reason being they've got to be non-refundable, guys. We consider it a sold unit. You put that deposit on that vehicle, it's non-refundable. It does come off the price of the vehicle, but we put a sold ticket in the window and you own it. So no matter if somebody comes in and offers us more, it's a sold vehicle. That being said, I do a one-time 24-hour hold on a vehicle for you. So let's say you're coming in tomorrow to look at a car and you call me today and say, hey Dave, I'm traveling from Ohio or Indiana to come up and look at your car. Then I will allow the guys to hold a car one time for you for 24 hours without a deposit so that you can travel here to see that car. Test drives, we do allow them. I'm going to be honest with you, my guys are going to qualify you on those test drives. We just get a lot of people who want to come in and test drive cars. We get a couple of requests a day, people who want to drive cars, and unfortunately, we just kind of got to make sure that you're here to buy the car before we can put it out on the roads. Also, if it's wet, if there's snow, salt, sleet, we don't put our cars out on any of the roads where there's any kind of elements. And I apologize about that, and I know that we get some people who get upset with us for that. But we take a lot of pride in our cars, guys. And I'm not going to put our car out on the road in the elements like that. And I don't think an individual would do the same thing again. Inspections, we do allow inspections. We understand probably 60 to 70% of our customers buy these vehicles online, so we do allow you, if you want to hire an inspector, as long as they do it on our premises, they are allowed to. We allow people to come in and inspect the vehicle for you. As far as our process on how we buy the cars, guys, because I know we get a lot of people who want to know about warranties, they're all sold as is. When I say that, I'm going to tell you some things that probably a lot of people aren't going to tell you, but part of what we're doing this video for is to clear up some things for you so that you can get a real understanding of what we do. Again, all the cars are as is. Now, when we buy them, most of the time I buy the cars from the individuals. I like to deal with individuals because that gives me a real chance to gather any information for you that I can, and I get a real feel for the vehicle. So I drive them. Greg and I, we do the buying, and we drive the cars. When we're driving, if we find something wrong with them, guys, we fix them. That being said, we always make sure headlights, turn signals, wipers, speedos, we try to make sure all those work. Now, Tri-5 Chevys, that's tough because they're vacuum operated. Most of the time, they're not going to work. But a standard electrical wiper system, we're going to make sure that stuff works. But one thing you need to be prepared for on these old cars is they're all old cars, and I know that we're going to lose some people here. But they are 40, 50, 60-year-old cars, guys. As we go through the showroom, we'll kind of explain. I think Benny's prepping a car right now that's leaving. But we drive them. We do the best we can to cut off any problems that we have. Again, we always check lights, turn signals, wipers, speedos. We're going to make sure that stuff is working, but we can't guarantee dome lights and radios and things like that. And that's what and that's one of the things I want you to understand, and you've got to be prepared for when you're buying these cars. They're old cars. They're classic cars. Yes, they're expensive. There's no doubt about that, but they're still old cars. Matter of fact, right now we'll probably walk out through the showroom here, and we'll take a look at what the guys are doing and give you a real good feel of what Southern Motors does here.